Hi, welcome back to 60 Seconds. I'm Clarice Yakan, and I'm here with
Sylvia.
And Sylvia's from the American Federation Labor Union. Today I'll be asking her a few questions about her time there. So, Sylvia, what was the purpose for your particular labor group?
Our purpose was to fight for shorter hours, better pay, and better working conditions, of course. We would be working for like 20 hours, getting paid like $2, and getting cuts and bruises like every 2 seconds.
Yikes, that sounds terrible. So who were the leaders of this group?
Our leader was Samuel Gompers, who was a cigar maker.
That's interesting. So what was your labor union's strategy for achieving its goal?
Our strategies would be boycotting and strikes.
Wow, so what are some strikes that you guys did?
We did the Pullman Palace Car Company strike in 1894, and that was to protest wage cuts.
Okay, that's good. So what did you guys achieve?
We achieved better pay and shorter hours.
Wow, okay. Thank you for coming on my show and talking to me about the American Federation.
Of course.
I really appreciated it. So, that was it. I'll be right back after this commercial.
Cover girl. Cover girl.
Cover girl.
Cover girl.
And we're back with 60 Seconds. As you know, I am Clarice Yakan, and I'm here with
Marianne Lou.
And Marianne will be telling us about the Knights of Labor Union. So, Marianne, what was the purpose for your particular labor group?
Our purpose was to protect laborers like myself from our employers.
Oh, that's interesting. So, what did your employers do?
They worked us all day, didn't pay, we would hurt ourselves. We wouldn't get paid for that time off after working for them for stuff we can't even afford.
Wow, that's very terrible. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Marianne. So who were the leaders of this group?
Our leader was Uriah S. Stephen, also the greatest founder of the Is of our great union.
That's great. Okay. So what was your labor union's strategy for achieving its goal?
We use violence to scare them.
Violence. But they say violence isn't always the key.
But you see, these peaceful ones don't do nothing either.
I see.
So it's time to change it up.
I understand. So, what were some major strikes or boycotts?
Our major strike was the greatest one. The railroad strike, where we gained 700,000 members.
Wow.
But sadly, we lost most of them, almost all of them, after the Haymarket Square bombing. It was truly sad. 7 officers died.
That's crazy. So what was the Haymarket Square about?
Well, it was peaceful, but then we dropped a bomb, and a riot broke out. And I'm so sad that happened, but
I mean,
it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, what did you achieve?
That's a very nice question. We didn't achieve anything, but our point was crossed. Probably not, but
So y'all was just a failure?
I wouldn't say failure now. Don't do that to my labor union.
I'm sorry, I don't
we
mean to
work
insult
very
you,
hard for that.
Okay.
We work hard. Do you know any other labor that?
Marianne! Mary! Well, okay, sorry, Marianne kind of felt offended here, but I'll be back after this commercial. And we're back with 60 Seconds. Right now I have
Leon Smith.
and he's a part of the industrial workers of the world. And I'll be asking him a few questions. So, Leon, what was the purpose for your particular labor group?
Our purpose was to promote workers' solidarity in the revolutionary struggle to overthrow the employing class.
Okay, that's good. So who were
Thank
the
you.
leaders?
We had multiple leaders. They were Eugene V. Debs, Bill Haywood, Mary Harris-Jones, Lucy Parsons, Daniel De Leon, and Thomas J. Haggard.
That's a lot of leaders. So was this over a course of time or just all at once?
It was over a course of time.
Okay.
You know, you can't have all them leaders at once.
Yeah, I
Too
understand.
much.
It's too much hectic, you know.
You know, you get it.
So what was your labor union's strategy for achieving its goal?
We had conventions, strikes, propaganda, and boycotts.
Okay. So what was a major strike or boycott?
A major strike we had was the Cripple Creek strike. It was halted by state militia in 1904, which prompted the WFM to form the first incorruption of the IWW.
So what did you guys achieve?
We were able to focus more on the sustained union organizing in the iron mines, lumber camps, and sawmills in the southwest and northwest.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty good. I'm good. I'm happy you guys were able to achieve those goals.
Oh, thanks. We were doing big things unlike some other people.
Please don't throw shade at Marianne. She's kind of upset.
Well, she shouldn't have called the scene, but anyways.
Okay, well, we'll be back after this commercial.
Well, hello. You're back with 60 Seconds. I'm sorry. Clarice had to handle something, but I'm here, Cashmere Longshirt. I'm here with...
Faye Moore.
And what is your labor union?
My labor union is the National Labor Union.
Oh, okay. What was you guys' purpose?
Well, the purpose of the NLU was to reduce working days to 8 hours.
How long were they wearing a regular?
That just varied on our employer.
Oh,
Honestly, it will go from 10 hours to a day.
I'm so sorry for that.
I know, it's very sad. Thank you, though.
So, what was your labor union strategy for accomplishing goals?
Well, we didn't really like strikes. We didn't really like violence. We wanted to get it from like a political type of action. So like we did like reforms and like conventions and stuff.
So, what was your greatest strike or boycott or reform, so you called it?
So we had a convention called to organize skilled and unskilled workers, laborers, farmers, and reformers to a coalition that would pressure Congress to give us shorter hours. It was down in Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you.
So what did you guys accomplish as a union?
Well, the NLU paved the way for other successful and non-successful labor unions, and such as the Knights of Labor, the American Federation Labor, and etc.
So, darling, what was your leaders?
Our leaders were Andrew Cameron and William H. Silvis.
All our time we have on 60 Seconds. We'll see you next week.
If you can't, we can.
Michael